Hey friends, what's up? Derek here from Bomb Socks with more Bomb Bites, where we feast upon the words of Christ one bite at a time. So concluding this week of studying Ezekiel, I want to take you to a chapter that you're probably not incredibly familiar with, but it's chapter 47. And this is going to be a relatively simple message today. In fact, I'm not going to spend a lot of time teaching it. I'm going to let someone with a little bit more credibility than me share a message about this to you. It's Elder Dale G. Renlund and his wife and his daughter at Roots Tech a few years ago. They shared a great message that goes from about verse 1 to about verse 12 of chapter 47. Let me give you a little context first of all. It talks about the Dead Sea. Okay, now the Dead Sea is named for a reason. Stuff cannot live in the Dead Sea. Fish cannot live in the Dead Sea. Plants cannot grow in the Dead Sea. It is so ridiculously filled with salt that nothing can live in the Dead Sea. Now, with that in mind, will you watch this message from Elder Renlund and Sister Renlund and their daughter? Because I think it is awesome. So watch this.
Do either of you remember the challenge that Elder Neil L. Anderson gave at Roots Tech 2 years ago?
Prepare as many names for the temple as baptisms you perform in the temple.
And last year he added 8 words and helped someone else to do the same.
Exactly. Let's read in Ezekiel chapter 47.
Afterward he, an angel, brought me, Ezekiel, again unto the door of the house of the Lord. And behold, waters issued out from under the threshold of the house eastward. For the forefront of the house stood toward the east, and the waters came down from the right side of the house, at the south side of the altar. And when the man that had the line in his hand went forth eastward, he measured 1,000 cubits, and he brought me through the waters. The waters were to the ankles. Again he measured 1,000, and brought me through the waters. The waters were to the knees. Again he measured 1,000, and brought me through. The waters were to the loins. Afterward he measured 1,000, and it was a river that I could not pass over. For the waters were risen, waters to swim in, a river that could not be passed over.
Then said he unto me, These waters issue out toward the east country, and go down into the desert, and go into the sea, which being brought forth into the sea, the waters shall be healed. And it shall come to pass that everything that liveth, which moveth, whithersoever the river shall come, shall live. And there shall be a very great multitude of fish, because these waters shall come thither, for they shall be healed, and everything shall live whither the river cometh.
Ezekiel sees a river that increases as it flows from the house. The water that's moving forth from the temple represents blessings which flow from the temples to heal families and give them life. The growth of the river is similar to the exponential growth of our family through the generations. The blessings of the temple are available to everything and everyone. And what blessings? Everything shall live whither the river cometh. Brothers and sisters, I promise you protection for you and your family as you take this challenge to find as many names to take to the temple as ordinances you perform in the temple, and teach others to do the same. And if you accept this challenge, blessings will begin to flow to you and your family, like the power of the river spoken of by Ezekiel. And the river will grow as you continue to perform this work and teach others to do the same. You'll find not only protection from the temptation and ills of this world, but you'll also find personal power, power to change, power to repent, power to learn, power to be sanctified, and power to turn the hearts of your family together and heal that which needs healing.
I love that message. It is so cool. And again, who would have thought? He's like, you remember the prophecy in Ezekiel. Most of us are like, I don't remember that. So I'm grateful that he shared with us that beautiful message. Just reminding you about verse number 9. It shall come to pass that everything that liveth, which moveth, whithersoever the waters shall come, this Dead Sea, shall live. There shall be a very great multitude of fish, because these waters shall come thither, for they shall be healed, and everything shall live whither the river cometh. And so I love that message, just reminding us of the importance of doing that family history work and making sure that we take those names to the temple, that we do our own names. It's fine to be able to go to the temple and do temple names. You can totally do that. However, there's a power when you take your own names to the temple and you're able to do that. I love that message, and I know that it is true, and I think it's a great way to finish off this week. Thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and thanks for sharing these messages. As always, we're so grateful that you do that, and please check out our amazingly comfortable gospel themed socks at BOM-BITES.com. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you. Bye-bye.